I ate all my snacks before we even started. I think I was hungry, haunting for the head pats. But I did also eat all of my chips before we got started, and I'm not very wise about that. I'm just gonna see you downstairs, okay? Yeah, I'll see you down there. Hello, everybody. I am Odyssey. Oh, thank you for that, pets. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. It is lovely to have you here. Since last we caught up, we have followed from Kazar49 on Twitch, Anti-Hype Productions on YouTube, Rosie Mallow on Twitch, The Nutter on YouTube, Darren on YouTube, Little Witch B on Twitch, and that 28-month resub from Meaver Weaver, my Eurobeat waifu. Can we get some love in the chat for the subs, resubs, follows, all that good business? How is everyone doing today? Lots of head pats, lots of head pats. So real quick, before we get too much further, I'm going to pause the music and be a little bit real about something. Some of you might have seen on Twitter or Blue Sky that I was going through it today. That's still a little bit true. Streams tend to make things feel so much better. So we'll see how things go. Some of you might have also seen over on the Discord server that I may not go with, I may not go with the Black UFO cover that I was working on. Still feel like I'm on top of the world. Let's go! Your throne is very high up, princess. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see. Let me get you, do you want to, if you want, you can update your pronoun set here as well. If you want the what shows up by your name to be she, they, or anything like that. Hello! It has been a hot minute since I popped in on time. Indeed. Same here, honestly. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope that everyone is in good condition, good order, all that good stuff, that you are all doing well. I don't think I checked in on YouTube chat. I did not. I am dim bumbo. Let me do this. How is YouTube? I don't see anyone over there at the moment. I do apologize. Excuse me. I think I need to do this, then this, close that. And then what I need to do is custom docs. I gotta go here. That should do it all. Okay. Yes. Now I can read my YouTube chat too. And in just a moment, I will have a chat widget that combines the both of ya. I'm cooking so hard in my house. Please don't set your house on fire. Please don't do that. I went to work today and my dental implant site didn't hurt that badly. I even got an hour of overtime. Let's go! I found a song that describes my brain right now. Isn't she lovely? Fire cooking, right? Yeah, exactly. There will be no burning down of houses as long as you are in this chat, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing housey burn downs today. That's not the game we're playing. Metaphorically, I'm adding diamonds to this portrait. Ooh. Hello, Odd Hedgehog. Hope you're doing well today. So, yeah, today's been a little bit interesting. I'm not sure how long today's stream will go. It could be all 3 hours. It could be more. It could be less. I kind of just want to work on something. Aw, shucks. You're out camping. Well, I'm glad that you made it out here and that you have reception, now that I think about it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I think I want a little bit lower. There we go. A little bit view of the hips. Also, I had an amusing little incident. A couple of ladies at a hair salon where I deliver mail to commented that some folks thought I was a girl because of my hair, though they knew I wasn't. I am in the closet at work, so I just told them I'm non-binary, which is queer adjacent. They're quite positive for my saying I was non-binary. I just don't want to risk anything. That makes some sense. I'm glad that they were positive towards you, though. That is a good sign. More like good kids cover the face from the start. Yes, good choice, good choice. Also, Little Miss Void with the YouTube subscription that's only showing me now. Thank you for the sub as well. I don't really have much in the way of, you know, ceremony or pomp and circumstance for today. Would it be okay if I got a good girl? Of course, darling. All right, let me know when you're ready. Just tell me whenever you're ready. Oh, very good, using your words. Delilah, you are such a good girl. What a good girl you are, Delilah. What a very good, sweet girl you are. Who is a good girl? It's you. It's you. Good girl. Good girl. And there we are. Day 4 of the massive heat wave today. Temperatures just reached 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow the forecast says 39 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees earlier. The only break was that we got the car from the mechanic back, so we drove out and got it back. The AC bringing the temperature down. Unfortunately, the 6-shift gear lever could have been used as a branding iron. Ooh, yeah. Dread the next few days. I hope that you'll do better. There might be a way to, like, put up a windshield cover or something. Aw, princess, did that do a little splash damage? Good. Non-binary people, one. Yeah, I think, I kind of don't feel like doing too much in the way of additional ceremony. I kind of just want to jump into the sketch that I've been working on. What I really should be doing is working on the lyrics to a new song. Oh, thank you for that, Bets. I have an instrumental that's basically most of the way done, but I don't feel like doing songwriting on stream because, honestly, I worry that it's extremely not entertaining. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. And, well, bam. And light. Here's this little sketch that I made recently. Do I have the right category? I do. All right. This might get a little crispy crunchy since I am running Warudo at the same time. Also, I think what I need to do, I might scooch myself up just about there. Better. Right. Do you see the Reimu DS? I did not. Oh, the background music. Oh, is it? Oh, look at that. Thank you for letting me know. All right, here's the music that I want you to hear now. Oh, the riff wasn't done. Here we go. Here it is without the riff, without the brass. Byung, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. You are either 2 or 4 away from an epic number, depends on what you're looking at. Yeah, let me go ahead and break down the layers. So this sounds a little bit like I Seek from the Toho Eurobeat days, yeah? That's partially because I'm using some of the brasses I used to use in Massive. For instance, I'm also pairing it with this sample here. I also used to use this one a lot more often. It's based on a patch that I could recreate in Synth 1, but I kind of wanted the, I just kind of wanted the sampling sound, for lack of a better way to put it. I also have my usual mainstays of the JD800. Hello, Zelda. Hope you're doing well today. And I also have this PG8X for punchiness. Hello, Nugget. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, Aphrodite. All right, so altogether, the brass sounds like this. Oh yeah, why don't I show you what the actual pattern looks like? So, you also have something punchy. Wait, is that supposed to be Riz, or is that a threat? It's called 3-layered kicks. That is punchy. Isn't that ironic that kicks can be punchy? Also, hello, Bosh. Hope you're doing well today. Like, these little notes here, these little bits here make a lot of difference. Let me mute those out to show you what happens if they're not there. And then back in. It's barely audible, that difference, but it makes a world of difference. It's fairly straightforward. It's almost a bog standard, like chord-based riff progression. Always love when you peel back the veil and show the cool black magic and music production. Sure, listen, I want more people to have more of an idea of what it takes to make Eurobeat and to get into it and to learn how. So this is the first time in a while that I've been using a sample-based bass as opposed to my usual FM8 one. I mean, this basically just has other processing on it anyway. I mean, I did the same wave folder and a little bit of EQ. It's also got the kick chain and such. This is using the Eurobeat Union pack. The drums, that is the Delta kick. That is the Eurobeat Union. I think that's a side stick. That's a clap, snare, closed and open hat, crash, crash, and a ride. So that sounds like this. The offbeats are a combination of things. There's one instance of silence. Oops. Sounds pretty full. These are a little bit more like mid-upper end. And these are just punchy. Punchy, barely there. Almost not notable. But together, thick and punchy. That's getting a little bit of a boost on the attack, a little bit of OTT, EQ, compression, saturation, limiting, and the kick chain. This is fairly straightforward strings. Not much going on there. So this is where I brought back another trick I used to use in Massive. Hello, Noelle. Hope you're doing well today. Here's one that I used to do all the time. It's literally just like an arpeggio. It's just this going up and down on sync. And this is somewhere between a pulse and a saw. There's a comb filter that I put on it to give it some bite. Actually, here's how it sounds without the comb. It's not bad, but it's certainly not, I don't know, it's not as notable without it. It feels like it almost takes up more space in a good way. Hello, Megan Exosium Core. Hope you're doing well. So the bells they're just a Nexus bell. It is the Italo bells from Dance 2. It is going through the regular notes, and then it's adding an octave down. I don't know why I didn't just plug it in directly. I tend to do that. I swear I should just call myself the EP Princess with how tired I am every day. That's adorable. I think you should do that. The song about to be peak when it releases. I keep not releasing stuff. I keep not finishing tracks. Like one that I might switch gears to later today. It literally just needs lyrics and vocals. And it's not that my voice is in a bad state, it's just not in as good of a state as I would like to record. Then again, it wasn't great for Don't Count Me Out, and I still managed to pull it off, so maybe I just need to stop being a wimp. Toms, good old Toms. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. All right, I think what I need to do, I'm going to go ahead and close that. Why the hell is Microsoft Teams open? I haven't used Teams in years. There's that. I have a collab going here. So this is actually a sample And another sample. Here's one. Pulling from here. I used to do this a lot more often in the Logic days. Here's the other sample I'm using. Hello, GLMD. Hope you're doing well today. All right, and then both of them together sound like this. I also have this chopping sound. 60%. Here it is without it. And here it is with it. I control how much of it there is with this knob. That's a little too choppy. That's nothing. And I wanted a little bit more than 50%, so 60% worked. That way it still lets things through, but it also has its own thing. I love the new princess title. It suits you, Your Majesty. Next we have this fall effect. And this other one with it. It's a little quiet. But I feel like it's more in the background. So this one's pretty interesting. Tam Arrow did a song called Fire to the Eurobeat. Very clever name. But it had a similar sample to this. It's literally just a sound effect. Hello, Abbies! We're working on a sketch that I worked on earlier this week. I kind of don't feel like doing the Black UFO cover right now. And I don't feel like going and writing the lyrics to one of the ones that just needs lyrics right now. We are all beholden to my lack of dopamine and executive dysfunction. But that's a cool sound. Also, I found this. Eurobeat fans in the last decade and a half have likely heard that sound plenty. To the point where it was named Capaldi SFX. Okay, here's where things get a little bit interesting. This is an individual sample from Power Trip in the JV 1080. And it's a very cheap sounding guitar, but it's very fun. I'm not even trying to make it sound realistic. This is what it looks like. I have a question. Will you be working with Sega a lot more? So that depends. Sega hasn't worked with me directly. They tend to work with the labels with which I work. I'm not inherently against working with Sega, but they would have to reach out to me if they want to work with me, or whoever's working with them would have to reach out to me too. I'm not against it. Just, I'm not sure if they have plans for me. Yeah, getting the chugga. Okay, fine. The little chuggas is just this at like 25. It's an itty bitty. That is why note length and sustain are important. That's why the release is only like 66. Anyway, that's why that's how it is. And then I have that running through a wave folder, a little bit of pseudo FM. Add some pseudo distortion. Think of that, Bats. Compression, saturation, and then I have a couple of orchestra hits. Hit one. Oops. Sounds pretty straightforward. A little bit more traditional orchestral, and then stylish. Together. Sounds like that. And then bringing it back together, it sounds like this. The first song that I listened to was Terry. Oh, Tear You Up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the one that I felt like exploring a little bit. Let's go ahead and build it out. If it will let me click things. Ah, it doesn't want to click things. It wants to do the ha, bet, miss me, baka. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's start building it out from here. I don't want it quite so busy. Oh, I'm not clicking on what I need. There we go. And then what we'll do is put that up there. I want to figure out a vocal melody before we go too much further. All right, I want this to be there though. Do new. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of phase on the first synth, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. You! Ah, yes, this is my Eurobeat remix of Soulja Boy Tell 'Em. Just in the wrong key. To 175. We're about to crank that Eurobeat Soulja Boy in 2026. Everyone knows that I mix that into Path of Desire when I perform it live, so we crank that Soulja Boy that way. That is how we do. That is how we do. All right. I don't know if I could reasonably. Yeah, I have a version of Path of Desire that puts it into the riff. I think it's funny. See, that's the secret. I'm not against committing Eurobeat sins. Right. Oops, don't want that panel. There we go. Oh, I forgot I can full screen it. That actually helps me less. What I'm gonna do is... Actually, I think I liked the slightly shorter deliveries there. Tell me that version is on YouTube. There's no way in hell it would survive on YouTube. I made remixes that the actual artists approved of, and it got my monetization removed from my YouTube channel until I deleted, not hidden, not privated, deleted those videos. YouTube wouldn't let me do that unless I was big enough to where they'd actually want my money. So the answer is no. So it sounds a little bit off, and I know why. It needs to be here. It needs to be, like, here. One of those notes needs to go way longer. Right about there. I don't start with the vocal melody often enough lately because... in starting with the production side, I'm committing a pretty intense sin. What I should be doing is writing these ahead of time and bringing them in. What I have been doing is I've been sketching stuff here and then building out the song after that, which sometimes writes me into a corner, you know? will I do? Yeah, I think I know what I want to do. Let's go ahead and grab the bass here. Actually, that works a little too well. Hello, Dead Soul Machina. Hope you're doing well today. A smidge too loud compared to your voice. That sounds like a mixer problem. How's this? Oh, oh. A little better? Oh, wait, I know what the problem is. I need to boost up my voice a little too. There we go. Yeah. I'll see the pronoun thing change over. Did it? Yay! I'm glad. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Better. Good, good, good. Okay. I wasn't even trying to get that to work with the verses. Yeah, these are supposed to be, maybe that, I don't know, your pronouns changed. Oh, do you need to change it back? Let me get you the Alejo IO link. Oh, did it? Wait. Do I have them right or wrong in the widget? Like, down here? Do I have that right? Uh-oh, it's not letting me point. It keeps destroying my fingers. Does it have it right or wrong on the bar? Correct. Okay. Yeah, I don't want this part to be too hype. Yeah, I want that energy to be for the riff. Okay, fair enough. Actually, one thing that I want to do differently is here. Hello, Coconut. Hello from the YouTube side of things. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think I like that little change up right there. Let's go ahead and grab strings. But we're not going to do the high dramatic ones here. These need to go there, and then we need to change the chords here. There we go. Yeah, I think that gives us enough to work with. Let's bring the ARP over here. Second half works with that, and then... Go ahead and bring this over. Yeah. Do I want... You know what? Yeah, I want the guitar to come back in here. Oh, it's around the C3 area. Okay, or just below C3. I'm gonna do 25 right there. Oops. There we go. So this is taking the way that, how many of you know the song Dr. Love? If you listen closely to that song, you'll hear that it has this layer of guitar, but it's like, and it's not. Yeah. Doctor Love, I need your magic potion, bad medicine. Exactly. That's the one. I'm gonna take a sip in celebration. So, when you listen to that, no worries, Apollo. That is it's a solid Eurobeat song that I really like. I highly recommend that you check it out. It's from Delta, or the label's Delta. The artist, I think, is also just Dr. Love. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Not realistic at all, but I'm kind of borrowing some techniques from that song. Were you also on Delta? I have a couple of releases on Delta. Actually, the first 3 Ken Blast songs and the song Overjoy by Leslie Parrish. Those are all with Delta. After that, Ken Blast releases were on A1. At the time, Hybrid. Or, I'm sorry, at the time, Nick the Beat, which became Hybrid. And then technically Dave Rogers Music, if we count the covers, remixes, etc. What an idea! What a concept! Yeah, Leslie Parrish. Let's do 50 for that. 50, please. Also, I always forget, is Leslie Parrish Clara or someone else's name? If I'm not mistaken, it is primarily Clara. I think the name has been used elsewhere, but it's primarily Clara. I might lengthen these to about 75. Right about there. Hello, Mizu Otaku. Hey, Ari-chan que pasa, chica. Did you just blend Japanese and Spanish? I commend it, I commend it. Hello? There we go. Go ahead and clear that one out. I might try this on a different sound. Maybe this one will do. Let's see. I kind of like that, actually. Hold on. Here we go. Lo siento, me hablo soy muy poquito español. On laptop, no tilde option. Are you looking for the N over... Sorry, the squiggly over the N? I believe... do you have a number pad on your laptop? That might be the problem, actually. If it doesn't have a number pad, then you can't do alt codes. That's what? 0164? Yeah, alright. 0164. Oh, it's not letting me type it. Is it just... Oh, it's just 164. There it is. There you go. When the Odyssey is Eurobeat. Let's do 75. Maybe these should be 50 for the sound that we're using. Really enjoying the length of my hair now. It has not been this long since middle school and it's feeling extra euphoric after showering today and doing a proper conditioning. Excellent work! I hope that it continues to bring you a lot of joy. Peruvians also have some Chinese ancestry. 1 million Peruvians. Really? I didn't know that either. My ancestors are almost all Peruvian, half from the coast and the other half from the highlands, except for a few from China and Spain. Huh. The more you know. So what I might do, I'm going to go ahead and add some modulation. And if I remember right, the trick is to do this and then go back here. Nope. You go here and then, oh, it's already got pitch bend and modulation. I guess that works. Then you go back here, instrument layer, mother, father, and son of a, there it is. Okay. Except it doesn't want me to work on that because fuck me for trying. Okay, cool. Love when it does that. Okay. So what I want to do is, I want to do that in conjunction with some pitch bends. Right. I might want that to go... Oh, it actually works out. One thing I also want to do, I want to add, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink the grid down. And I want to do the same thing here. Yeah. I think I want a little bit of a dive at the end of that too. All right, let's grab pitch bend. Right about from here to there. Go down. Oops. That works. Yeah, I think that works. I feel like this needs to last a little longer though. Let's go ahead and scooch this over here. The key is to have the actual end go past where the note ends. Otherwise, you'll hear a little bit of the release as the pitch goes back up, which is not what we want. See what it does with the PG8X. Okay, I'm gonna mute the vocal lead to see how it does. like that actually. Let's do... What do I want for this part? I do want an orchestra hit at the beginning. Gotta have one of those. Gotta have one of those. Yeah. I think we can keep that part fairly simple. I do want to add some bells, though. Let's see. I have to go. They're convincing me to install Audacity, make it look easy. Really? I will say that Audacity, okay, the new Audacity looks pretty good. I guess it looks a little bit closer to this, though this is a little bit different. I hope it goes well for you, Seba Zomber. Here we go. Yeah. And I think this can go, yeah. I'll think of that, Pats. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. I want to add some toms here. Let's see. Do. Yeah, I think what we'll do here is do. The right. Yeah, then we'll copy that over here as well. I want to add a weird layer that I'm only thinking of just now. I'm gonna grab a Serum 2. Keep it in line with what I'm doing. I think it's like a filter play here. Maybe like that, and then it would go free. A little bit higher than that. I guess it would be envelope. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna set the notes down for it. Little VTuber, thank you so much for popping in. Enjoy the lurk. Do this, do that, and then do the other thing. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's not playing properly. Hold on, let's fix that up. I was kind of hoping it would just do... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sax! That is 4 years and a quarter. Sax, thank you so much, not just for being a subscriber here on the channel, but for being who you are and being a good friend to me. I hope you're doing well today. Can we get some serious love in the chat for Sax and Echo? Hope you're doing well, darling. It is lovely to see you here. I think what I want to do, I think I'm gonna grab like a pulse. Do a few voices of it. We can keep it pretty simple, I think. Let's also go ahead and throw on some effects. What do I want to do? What I want to do is distortion. We're going to grab ASIM. Actually, what if I just did one again, but just really, like, distorted the shit out of it? Some chorus. Let's go ahead and grab... I kind of want the convolver. Let's go ahead and grab the... Oh, it's not one of those. Let's grab the microshaper. I put that earlier. And then we're gonna throw basically OTT on it. A little bit more distortion, I think. Ooh, I need to change the notes just a little bit. There we are. All right, and then we saturate that in some echo and some reverb. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's play from here. I'm gonna pull it down just a little bit, though. I like how it kind of builds in a little bit, too. It's like it's a musical reverse crash, which reminds me, I should add a reverse crash. Yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and... Actually, that works pretty well. Is that gonna start at the... Yeah, we're good. We have one coming up in about 8 minutes. Good question, though. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is... Yeah, just keep that there. I think that's... Alright, let's play from the beginning just to make sure it all makes sense. These are a little too loud. What I might do is put that there. That right there. Yep. Wait. About, there. That works pretty well. Animation! I'm doing pretty okay. Rough morning, but things are getting much better. Reverse crash a car, crash played in reverse. I mean, depends on where you get the sound from. No, it's just a reversed crash symbol. About 70% there. Yeah, I think that works. And then you got the day off soon. Let's go! You get to go to Pride. That's awesome. I hope you have an amazing time, Animation. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it this year. Bit of a shame, but that's just kind of how the year has gone so far. 10 streams away for this. 6, 7. Sorry. That's awesome. That's an incredible streak, by the way. Thank you for continuing to support what I do, despite the fact that I just made that joke. Thank you for that, Bats. Yeah. Okay, I want to start building out the bridge. What I need is this right there. By the way, they lost the coconut preview. No! Well, I hope they replace it or something. That's terrible. Terrible thing for them to lose. Do. Let's do... Oops. I did that very wrong. Let's go ahead and just grab all of this. Kiro, hello! Wait, that's not what my hands are doing. There we go. And then... Howdy, and well, welcome back. All right. Let's do... Then we'll have here... Then we'll get the drums here to do something. Yeah, there is the ads alert, and that'll be happening in a couple minutes. So what I want to do here, I want the toms to, I love my new title so much, Gender Euphoria Kicks Ass. Doesn't it? Doesn't it just? It is one of the very best feelings. Let's see how this does. I think that's a good point to work on next time. But we have a little over a minute left before a quick break. I encourage you to use this time to grab some water, grab a snack, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and send us to the back room. I mean the bar. So I'll see you right there. I'm gonna turn the light off and then see you there in a sec. mic is on. Yeah, I'll get the next round going for you. Well, excuse me, sorry for that. That happens though. Sometimes it throws a curveball like that though. Alright, let's get back to it, yeah? I will see you over across the way. Be right there. Doug Dimmadamit. Exactly. Yeah, let me pause the music, or at least fade it out. Yeah. So here's what we have for this part. Let's go ahead and add some offbeats. Let's see. Oops, not what I wanted to do. This should sound pretty good. All right. And then from here, what you can do is this. Oh, thank you. My tracking's a little funky today. Oh, so you're throwing stuff at me. I see how it is. I see how it is. what I like to do for these, I like to have that be the only time these will last for a little bit longer. And, oh, well, actually, let me do it this time. Do, 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 do. Like that. Oops. So I don't like when it does that. So I'm going to go ahead and add modulation to all of these. I'm very snug in my bed listening to the soothing voice of the pretty Eurobeat lady. Aw, shucks. Glad to be of service to my majesty. All right, there we go. So this needs to go here. I'm gonna do up to there. Oh, wait a minute. No, I did that a little bit wrong. You do that, set it to mono, and then this will go like maybe there-ish. Huh? Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it kind of goes like that. What? Oh, okay, here we go. It's been a little while since I've done it. Yeah, okay. And there we have it. We're gonna do the same thing for this one. We're gonna go, we have to, for Massive, for whatever reason, we have to map the MIDI directly to that knob. Up to that, and then this needs to go, let's go ahead and compare these. Make sure that they're lined up. We're going to the OSC, we're gonna have my hand go around for no good reason. This will go up to about 12 o'clock. This will go, start at 12 o'clock and then go a little bit further. Oh, a little more than that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. All right, here we go. Big swig. Just for this time. I think the rates might be a little different between the two. Let's find out. So this one goes to... Let me actually, like, look at the parameter. It's going to about, like, 130. This needs to go to, like, there. Hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. Okay, maybe now it will understand when my hand is actually up. Maybe not. I might need to go and close the blinds properly. Let's go ahead and do that for silence too. Right. What we need is mod wheel LFO1 gain. We're going to put that to about 1. And then LFO1 is going to be 1/8 triplet. And that's going to affect pitch A and B. Stop doing that with my hand. Stop doing that with my hand. I swear to God, stop doing that with my hand. Uh-oh. Oh, it needs to do that. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And then together. Perfect. Yeah, okay. Get some strings in there. For the bridge, we can bring in some drama again. What I'm gonna do is grab this for a reference point. All right, I gotta do something about the tracking. One moment, please. All right, I'm gonna step away. No light allowed for Odyssey. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay. Fewer tricks of light happening in the room, so that should allow me more accurate hand tracking. Yeah? Okay. Hippity hoppity, I koboldify the Odyssey. I mean, is it working, or am I already a kobold? Also, hello, Karma. Hope you're doing well today. Where am I? Where am I? Oops. There we go. All right, and then I believe it goes. Meowdy, huh? I love that. Meowdy is so cute. What the heck? All right, then this would be... That works pretty well. All right, cat. Okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, so could I DM you a birthday card for the funny model maker later? Wait. Funny model maker. You might need to remind me the context, but sure. Okay. I think what I need to do is I need to make a vocal melody instead. I had the right idea at the start and then I just worked it. Arm is in a brace instead of a cast. Let's go! That sounds good. I mean, it sounds like an improvement. We have hello. E175. from here. Ahem. I think what I want to do is, like that. Yeah. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. Actually, tell you what, Machina. If you can... Do I have you on... Are you in the Discord server? If you were a flower, you'd be a red camellia. Is that right? Let me look that up. Ooh. Those are pretty. Aw, thank you. That's really sweet. No, I like that. I like that. I really like roses, but I feel like camellias might also be good. I feel like they have a lot of the same properties that I like in roses. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw this arpeggio in here. Alright, what I want... Nope, that's not what I want. There we are. There we go. Okay, and then this goes in a different direction. This will be... and I think we can just kind of cut it out there, since it does end pretty shortly after that. I'll think of that bats. I think what I want to do is... Hello, Gummy Burgers. How you doing, darling? It's lovely to see you again. A little bit more with the bells here. I want to make this part kind of atmospheric. We also didn't add any drama to the strings, but we'll do that in a little bit. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Let's do that now. Let's do... There we go. Hmm. Well, let's do... Da, 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 da. I'll think of that, Pats. Hi, Pixie! Wait, did I miss you earlier? I'm sorry if I haven't said hi yet. There we go. Hey, Pixie! Yeah! Alright, now let's add those bells. Hmm. And then... Not quite 1-to-1 each time. Let me know where to put the card. Right. You are in the server. Yeah. So... Let me see. Send me a DM. I very seldom say that, but given the cause, I think it is worthy. Yeah, ping me there, and I will take a look. Oh, the echo is being weird. Okay, hold on. This is a new song, yeah. I decided to stop working on the Black UFO one this time. Kind of not feeling it. Today's been weird for that, though. Been able to work on my own thing in a way that I've enjoyed for a little while. The executive dysfunction is up to 11 as it were. I should be working on the songwriting for one of the instrumentals we basically finished last time, but again, it's not working with me today. Your Civic was named after the song. No kidding! That's awesome. Excellent choice, darling. I think I want to add clavs here. What kind of pattern did I have here? I can do a different pattern here, though. That said, I do need to make sure that I get the notes right. So, lower into 3, lower into 4. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the speakers a little bit. Magikarpiondo, it is lovely to see you back. Hope you're doing well, darling. I mean, I am indeed. This is one of 2 models that I debuted recently. Let's go ahead and scooch these there. Oh, this needs to be... let's do... There we go. And then we can do... Yeah. And then we can go ahead and copy this. With the Odyssey theming, I guess you could say your song for me was a Trojan horse into... I see, I see. Well, I'm glad that I can introduce you. Sneak you in, maybe. There we go. I'm gonna mute the vocal melody real quick. And then... Yeah, your name rings a bell. Of course. Seeing you around. Hope you're doing well, darling. Go ahead and grab this. And then, oh gosh. I am not sure what this needs to be playing. Yeah, let's do... Yeah, there we go. Gabe, I'm doing much better, thank you. I know that this morning I was definitely starting on the wrong side of the everything, and today got a lot better. Could you make a Eurobeat song that's like Trojan horse you snuck into my heart or something? It's a clever idea, and if it hasn't already been done, then it would be a good one. We'll see how things go. I tend to be very greedy about the things that I write about, insofar as I want to think of it, you know? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do some orchestra hit work here. This one. Chili, hope you're doing well. And then this would be oops, I think one of these got out of time. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm loving seeing so many folks from past streams swinging by again. Thank you for keeping me in your mind after probably a lot of changes. I hope you're all doing lovely and wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Nothing but bats. Okay. What do I want to do from here? I want crunchy guitars. You know, with the crunch. Do 25s, as is proper and correct. And then let's do let's see. Here. Now we have turns out I'm not the smartest egg in the coop because I almost spilled my. Oh gosh, please do be careful. Lisa, hi! How are you? Oh my gosh. Gosh, it really is a reunion in here. How are you doing? Checking in for a little bit. Just come down with a touch of the flu. I'll be okay though. Socially distanced. Aw. Socially distanced hug to you too. Hope you're feeling better soon. Quick sippy. And back to it. And then now we have here. And I kind of want to do like that. Da 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 do. Odyssey Maho Shoujo outfit. I mean, we're not too far from it in terms of like the swimsuit. Yeah? Magical Girl, Sailor Moon, you know? That said, I feel like I've also been drawn in that. Actually, the last time, one of the few times I was drawn in that, it was before I came out. So, I mean, y'all are free to draw it. Make it happen. Please do. All right. Okay, what do we want to do here? Hope your 2D model debut went well. I wasn't able to make it, but I lurked here and there since. That's awesome. Yeah, the 2D. So the 2D was the first half of the debut, and then this was the second half. Coincidentally, if we do leave this screen, we end up. I'm gonna turn off the light just a little bit. We end up back at the just chatting screen. And maybe we want to hang out somewhere else, though. Maybe we can do. Maybe I'll see you all up in the rafters real quick. Giving you a little tour now that you're popping in. Gorgeous view, yeah? I happen to think so anyway. Yeah. I'm giving Lisa a little bit of a tour of the place before we head back to it. Yeah, I'll see y'all back down there. Yeah. For those who do not know, Acapulisa is my very first VTuber mama. And she made my very first 3D model. So, showing her the place. Yeah. On the bed bats. And then, of course, we can go right back here. And there we go. We are right back to it. I want to do a pitch dive. Aha. Okay. I want that to be over here, though. 0%, please. There we go. Oh, okay. Gonna catch up properly in DM sometime. Yes, I would love that very, very much. I've been a painfully busy bee. In fact, I've been talking to a few friends about it. But not too many. I think they were just part of the problem. Yes, let us absolutely catch up again very, very soon. I have missed you and I hope that you are doing very well. With enough rest. I mean, I sleep. Yeah, I might do it from here. I think that sounded a little better. Yeah. There are times of business as long as you carve some time at some point to take care of yourself. I do sneak it in from time to time. I'm debating if I paint something Pride themed for the end of Pride Month this month. I have a Space Marine I want to do in the trans flag colors of the trans mass community. Go for it! That sounds awesome! Let's do 175. I'm gonna go ahead and shrink that down, 175. Yeah, that worked out, that worked out. We need some modulation here, though. Yeah, right there. Up to there. There. Now we have... let's do a dive at the end of that. See that. So now we have... Oh, think of that, that's... a little too quick to come in. I think let's go ahead and scooch that over here. Here, this could be 225. That makes it show up a lot better. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, here, it needs to do... Then that'll go through there. And we'll do dive from there to there. We definitely want some wiggly wobbles right about there. That's a technical term. Now let's go ahead and bring this up here. That sounds really good, actually. Very happy with that. All right. This is starting to sound a lot more like what I used to do in the Logic days, actually. That is exactly what I wanted. Not that I wanted it to sound one for one like it used to be, so much as like, sometimes I want the melodic sound of yesteryear with the production prowess of now. I think that one had a pitch bend as well. Let's go ahead and select these. On it. Hey, what can I do? Like this? Control C. A classic, but at the same time progressive. Loving Eurobeat, loving you. I do like that song quite a bit. What was I doing there? I actually kind of like the idea of doing a variation of what I did there. Want to do 175 there. Pull it out to about 3. 1. Oop, that's not what I wanted. 175. There we go. Here, this should be 1. Or 1, please. And this would also be 1. I'm gonna do a little 30-second run. And then back to 16ths. Somehow it sounds off. Maybe that's not the run that I want to do. Let's get modulation. Right about there. Right about there. Is this still entertaining, by the way? Welcome back, Princess. Hope you're doing well today. Or rather, that your good mood is still going. Let's do... Talk to my IRL buddy about the whole princess thing. Do tell. I hope that went all right. Went in expecting shit. Aw. Came out getting an unexpected. Let's go! That's awesome! I'm glad that your buddy is based. Let's do 175 there as well. Let's do right up to there, and then the very last little bit will be a dive right from there. Yeah, we'll do that. I want to do another little 30 seconds run. Oops. Forgot to add some modulation to that bit too. Let's do modulation right there as well. Oops. My IRL friend and online femme. Ah, that's awesome. I almost feel like one of these needs to be reassigned. Ooh, wait a minute though. Wait. All right, so what if we do, grab that and then do like halfway through. I did the same for that too. I like that, yeah. struggling with this too. I think we have to assign how it wiggles and how it drops, though. We need a full octave down, 12 semitones, and there we go. And I think LFO 2 needs to be 1/8 triplet, and then we do matrix. We're gonna do mod wheel, source, LFO 2, destination, oscillator A, coarse pitch, both directions by about 3. Aw. Go ahead and, wrong view. Let's go ahead and see where I'm clicking. I want to add a little bit of modulation. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, guess we haven't done that yet. I think we can do that from here. Source Null. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is lovely to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Step Maniacs, Star VTubers, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is lovely to have you here. All right. Let's go ahead and do right about there. Then what we'll do, pitch bend. I'll grab the bend there. From there, oops. Right to 0, thank you. Go ahead and scooch that right about there. Content Moss, hello, hello. So that is a lovely emote too. Oh, it's plot twist. That's awesome. All right, so let's go from here. All right, let's go ahead and play what we have so far, just to make sure that we're all still on the right track. We're also getting close to the second breather, the second break. Here we go. All right. Hong Meow, hello. Finally started painting the trans space marine. Let's go. Thank you for the motivation. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty darn good at that. I'm going to save this before I forget. Okay. I've got a little bit more time before the break starts. I'm going to have a quick sip. I gotta do trans bugs now. How did I never think of that? Listen, there's a first time for everything. There are quite a few first time chatters in here. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Oop. Trans bugs, huh? I think this next part's gonna be the chorus, because we already got the riff. This part's the verse. We got the bridge. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to sneak this in there. Yeah. Kelly, hello! Hope you're doing well today. Personally, my thing for sound effects here is a T-Rex for the Canadians. I see. Well, I'm contemplating if I should snooze the ads or just jump into it right away. I think let's get it out of our systems real quick. Yeah, I think if we do it now, then we get a little bit more time before the next one kicks in. And let's go ahead and do that. Setting up new dye recipes. Let's go. All right. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to rest my voice up. I might do a throat lozenge. And you all get to either take a break, grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, stretch, or play some words on stream. I will catch you all at the bar. One moment, please. Good time for me to come back, I guess, in terms of the ads. Let's finish this one and then let's get to it. Let's see. Ah, quite a verb. Hi, it's good to be back. I know it was short, but, you know, I'd rather see y'all than not. Yeah, let's finish this one up, and then we'll get to the, we'll get back to the song. An Earl is a type of royalty, so there's that. If there's another E, we could do regale, but alas, we cannot. Science complete. Yeah! All right. You all did very good today. All right, let's put that down. Let's go ahead and end the round. And let's get back to the floor. See you there in a sec. Oop. Well, that's one way to do it. I'm back. All right, so what we have is things I don't want to be in life. Lonely, unalived, Fastway's vocal. Wait, what happened to Fastway's vocal cords? No, wait, what? Why? What happened? That's Ennio, yeah? I hope that Ennio is doing okay. That sounds awful. I'm sorry. No. Hannah, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Very much appreciated. Can we please get a good princess affirmation redemption for being an amazing princess yesterday? Princess Apollo, do you accept Hannah's redemption on your behalf? He's in recovery. Oh, good. Okay. That's a relief. I hope that he gets well soon, though. Yeah, let me know if you accept. Yes, you do. Ah, very good. All right. Your Majesty, thank you again so very, very much for gracing us the other day. We are delighted and pleased to be in the presence of such beautiful royalty. You're a very, very good princess, my darling. Your Highness, Your Majesty, your beauty, and all other sorts of royal, regal descriptions that now fit you very, very well, princess. All right, let's go ahead and grab the drums from here, I think. Hello, princess. Oh, no. All right, let me listen to what we have so far. One of these days, I'm gonna do one of those redemptions in that voice. Hello, princess. You've been a very, very good. Oh no! No! Wait! No! Elmer Fudd. Oh no! An absolute just Elmer Fudd-ass delivery. Hello, princess. Have you been a bad rabbit? I've been hunting for you. Oh, I hate it. Oh, sorry. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we were about here. Sorry. No, no. You want to hear the nya in that? Okay. The only problem is that nya is already delivered in a certain way. I'm not sure if that's compatible with Elmer Fudd. All right. Nya as delivered by Elmer Fudd. Nya, nya. Nya, nya, nya. Meow. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that didn't sound like Elmer Fudd. Sorry about that. Well, enjoy the lost points. Never said I had to do it right. So from here. Okay, I do think that we need to start on the first. Oops. Here. I came for the bardic inspiration, and yet I received vicious mockery. Roll to deal with it? I don't want this to be a replica of the riff, though. I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit. I might do Mr. Pancake and Waffle. You got banned for 2 months. Well, welcome back. And if you'd like, I could sing you the birthday song for you if you'd like. Let me know what you would prefer. No, very well. I'm glad I asked. Let's go ahead and do... let's see. What are we doing? Giving Kanye new beats? No, I'm keeping these for me. I'm gonna be a little greedy. Let's do... Now we have Chibi, welcome back. Then From the Start segment, it's such a good song though, isn't it, Princess? Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. I know I've loved you from the start. Beautiful song, beautiful song. So this is Bitwig Studio. So the first 2 DAWs that I really used were Logic and Ableton. This is a bit like if Ableton and Logic made sweet, sweet love and decided to raise the resulting child together. 94 months in a row. I love fellow queers in my phone. I love fellow queers. And thank you so much for 94 months of subscribing. Holy crap. Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge being part of, well, an integral part of the Oddities community for about as long as I've been streaming. Much appreciated, darling. Hope you are doing lovely this warm afternoon, evening, night, time zone. I should probably figure out the vocal melody before I do any bass stuff. Sorry to undo it all just in such a quick click. Oops. I took the night on enjoying a nice White Claw after a fat-ass roast beef sandwich. That sounds... I don't even tend to like roast beef sandwiches, but that somehow sounds really good. Have I ever made Nightmare? What do you mean? I made a song called Nightmare. Or Nightmares, I should say. Nightmares, we're waiting for you. We're closing quickly and no matter what you do. Oh, Nightcore. No. However, comma, I used to be an enemy of Nightcore. I used to think that it was. I knew someone who was financially affected negatively by people taking their work, Nightcoring it, and then just putting it out there so no one would actually buy the original. They would just listen to the Nightcore. I thought that it was the absolute bottom of the barrel for lack of creativity. Then AI came along. I need that moment of like the Thanos gif of just like, perhaps I have treated you too harshly. Oops, wrong button. Isn't Eurobeat just Nightcore to tell it? Ban, devastate, destroy, steal the White Claw and the sandwich. You don't get to be so right. I know what I want to do. At least Nightcore kisses you before stealing your work. AI just commit to home invasion and sacks your house. And also it also like teabags one of your prized possessions. Oops. I don't actually like that. Okay, so I have a weird policy about that particular word, princess. Don't get me wrong. Fuck generative AI. Fuck generative AI. Fuck generative AI. Fuck generative AI. And fuck generative AI. I'm also aware of the origins of the word clanker. However, the way that I've seen a lot of people use it kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable. It's a little bit like people have found an excuse to say something slur adjacent and get away with it and kind of do pretend ism, you know, like it's like, oh, it's okay to say it this way because it's to generative AI, which we all hate and, you know, yeah, but I feel like it's dancing a little bit close to the well. Does that make sense? You're not in trouble. I'm not like putting you on anything. It kind of is like we've managed to make, yeah, it anthropomorphizes it only to basically conduct a racism against it, or maybe not racism, but like some variety of ism or phobia, you know. I don't like the term because it, yeah. Yeah, no, we're all good, and like, because I haven't said it very often on this stream, I imagine it is not well known that term kind of scratches the chalkboard, as it were. All right, so this is going to be a slightly more involved bass pattern, I think. Yeah, it's kind of that, honestly. Let's see. Audie, I found some old pictures of a very powerful woman of her time. Would you please check the art channel to see if you know her? I get the feeling that there might be more to it than that. Let me go ahead and, also, Machina, I finally got the thing. Thank you for your patience. Let's take a look in art. Oh! Oh my. Okay. Okay. All right. Do I have permission to show this off? May I? All right. So this is the picture, if I have your permission. This is the picture that Coconut just posted in the art channel. Ready? Look at that! That is damn near a Mona Lisa. And it's me. Yay! Thank you so much for... Oh my gosh, look at that too. Like, look at the earring. Look at the, like... I love the patterns and the textures that you do. Like, the scratches and, like... Okay, this just turned out so good. Look at that. Yeah, the fabric on the arms. Look at that. Look at the little texture. That Coconut weaves into, like, the dress, the background, the hair. And it's all different. Even the skin. Even the skin. This looks fantastic. Thank you so much for drawing this again. Can we get some love in the chat for Coconut for drawing this? Absolutely fantastic work. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Adore it. Thank you again for drawing me like that. I should post for pictures. Sorry. Let's see. Hello, Evelyn. Hope you're doing well today. Let's do... Let's see. We gotta have one of those in there. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. And then do 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 do. Do. Go ahead and do that. I'll think of that, Bats. All right. What are we on here? Yeah, let's go ahead and make some offbeats here. Oops, not that long. Being a huge Star Wars nerd and hearing that term in general AI usage rather than to describe droids. Yeah, if I remember right, that's the original origin of the term. Wait, did I say carne asada fries? Oh, that you can't say that. Now I'm hungry. Oh wait. That was also a reference to Frank JFC. Look at this duck, it's pretty cool. I wish that sorry. I love the Future Base episode. Hmm. And now we have this. And then we'll do do. Gonna do that. There we got the modulation. Do. Yeah, I like that. Okay. What am I gonna do from here? It's not the most complicated chorus, but sometimes you don't want complication. Let's go ahead and grab this. And then shorten that to about there. And I'm gonna take off and start gaming some Castle Crashers with my friends soon. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Take care, Delilah. Thank you so much for popping in. All right. Wait, this needs to be there. Yeah. I think I could probably loop there too. All right, let's go ahead and grab the ARP here now. Happy Yuri Day, everyone. Remember, women. It's a very good point. Women. Women good. Good to women. Women good you. Not necessarily. Well, okay. Treat others good and they'll treat you good, ideally. I think my words are failing me. That is the effect that Yuri has. Oops. Let's see. And that would be here. And now we have this. That should work, and then we'll do just that. Let's go ahead and put that there. Go ahead and put the guitar part in. 225. That'll be There we go. Buy woman, eat fish, she day. Teach fish woman to a lifetime. Why do they call it oven when you of in cold the food, of out hot eat the food? Hmm. Hmm. Why does it track my jaw movement as like me moving forward? Weird. Or was for a second. And then we'll do... There we go. MIDI guitar kind of patterned like a 303 gives me life. Yeah, it's literally just a sample from the Power Trip preset. But on its own. Hello? Wow. All right, I want to add orchestra hits. What are we going to do here? Oh, wrong tab. Wrong tab. There we go. How's it sound? Hold on. Go ahead and shrink those down to about 50. I like that. And then over here we'll do... Ba-ba. I'm coming out, well, not really coming out, more like discussing my wishes to experiment to a bunch of my friends. Let's go! I hope it goes very well, darling. And I hope that your friends are receptive, understanding, and supportive. All right. Let's go ahead and put that there. Mute the vocal lead real quick. And then over here, there we go. It's almost 5 a.m. and my brain is frying. I think I'll leave the stream, throw myself into bed. Take care, Coconut. Thank you so much again for the amazing art, for being here at the streams. We'll see you again soon. Yeah, catch you later. Sleep well tonight. pretty well. Let's do, I think we still gotta add excuse me. Brasses and clavs. I think we also gotta add, I think a couple of these would also do really well. Kind of little hype adders. And I don't mean snakes. Hello, ADD. Hope you're doing well today. That certain instrument activated a sleeper instinct in me. I can see that. It's very Euro dance coded, isn't it? All right. I'm gonna bring back the vocal lead. I know I got a boy mode for the time being, but I think I'd make a pretty girl. I have every faith that you do, and that you will, in fact, make a very pretty girl. Now go make it happen, darling, okay? Let's do... Go ahead and make these 50. Right there. I want to add a dive right at the end there. Oh, put that back up to 0, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do 30 seconds for this one. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Maybe this one's okay to be like right there. Modulation, might as well plug that in here. Yeah, all right. Let's get out of this mode. This could be a little longer, I think. Let's get out of solo. Hello? This needs to be less than 2. Let's do 1.5. There we go. Bip-boo-doo. Now we have this. Oh, hello. Let's do... from here. Let's do modulation there as well. Right there, yes. Make these 175. That's what I wanted. Yep. For those that are getting into Eurobeat production, note length compared to the release of the sound that you're working with can make a world of difference for how your Eurobeat brass sounds. I want to do a little like 30-second run here. I might shorten these to about 35. Yeah, there we go. All right. And then this will go like... There. Might pull that back just a bit, maybe 75. And then we can do... $250s. Maybe 150. Let me see how that does. Let's go ahead and copy these here. I want it. Guess it's Alt. Yeah, it's nope, it's not Alt either. Guess it's gotta be Control-C, Control-V. Looks so scary. I'd be lost in the notes. I don't know, I feel like I've spent enough time with it to where it's not too daunting. I have enough of an idea of what I want to where it kind of works out. Let's do... And then... good to see you! Hope you're doing well. Maybe these need to be a little longer. Let's go ahead and do, instead of 50, let's do 65. Yeah! That's a lot clearer. Let's go ahead and make these 65 as well. They're still punchy, but now we'll be able to hear them better. Let's see. Let's see. So I am committing a cardinal sin of music production, but I'll say this. If you have an idea of the song that you're working on, then that will help you through any amount of the scaries that come from DAWs and things like that. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working on something that you are carving out of the marble block, so to speak, you know? It's been well. New meds have been treating me nice for the first week and a half so far. Good. Congratulations. Also had a 1-year anniversary with one of my partners, and she told me she was proud of me for self-improvement and low-key. Aww. It is beautiful and vulnerable to be seen on that level, I think. So, that sounds wonderful, though. Quick sippy before I forget. All right. Oop. Hello? Ooh, wait. Okay, at the very end there, I want like a... Ooh. Okay, bear with me on this. Rar, rar, grr, clawing at trees looking for honey. Sorry, but also, let's do... Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Okay, yeah. And then, second time through, we will not have this little run at the end. Yeah, there we go. All right. The men's journey has been wild, though. Like, I can actually just decide not to spiral if I don't want to. I can actually let emotions pass instead of stewing in them and boiling over. It's wild. This is how emotions are supposed to be normally. Huh. The way that you just described that, there are things about that that I wish that I could do. I wonder if I need to do some research. But that's incredible, though. I'm glad that that it sounds like things are getting a little bit more in control, and I think that's good. Do? Nah, I got gamer subs. I don't need Mountain Dew. Yeah, sorry. Baja Blast. Okay, I will do Baja Blast from time to time, but that's kind of it. Maybe Code Red. Thank you, Oddities. So, Shaby, real quick. I am inherently biased because I'm affiliated with GamerSups. I have a financial benefit by recommending you to try out GamerSups. Hello, Seba Zomber. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. So, it's basically a powdered energy drink. It's not carbonated. It's, with the scoop, you can kind of manage, your balance, your servings. It also comes with these fantastic shakers, featuring your favorite creators. A lot of bigwig VTubers are part of GamerSups. Delicious flavors. They're fairly keto friendly. They are 0 sugar, and about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, if I'm not mistaken, per scoop. It's a really good value, and I've actually been sipping at a little bit of it. They also have caffeine-free. They have a hydration mix. They even have sleep supports. Do not dry scoop the GamerSups. You got to mix that in water and be very, drink responsibly. I'm going to say that. All right, here we go. All right, I want to hear how this goes from the very beginning, right here. All right, here we go. I like it. So one thing that I do want to work on is I need a snare roll. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. Very dubsteppy. I'm gonna go ahead and do one here. Sadly, I've learned that I have to do it this way, very painstakingly. Not my favorite. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh wait, not the last one. Join and fade it in, like so. It's almost 11 where, all right, sleep well, princess. Thank you so much for popping in. And tomorrow's stream will not be at the original time that I had set for it. It'll be, instead of 2 p.m., it's going to be 4. I do need to, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's going to be It's gonna be at 4. I know it's closer to the 5 than the 2 it was supposed to be, but a couple things came up, and there's some stuff I gotta do. Next week, there will be 2 p.m. streams again. I do apologize for the sudden shift. I did post about it on Twitter, Bluesky, and words are failing me. The Discord server. I should remember the word Discord. I feel like I got some connection to that one. More of a lead in here. Night-night, sleep well. Idea though. I think what I want to do is get rid of that. We're gonna reverse it, and we're gonna do like this, and then we're gonna fade it in. Oh wait a minute. What we could do is like this, like that. There is a Discord. Yeah, it's here. Not to be confused with. Imagining what vocals you're going to put to this. For me, I did write the vocal melody. I just need to add the actual, like, lyrics. So I called it fraction in design because I had the idea of, look what they need to imitate a fraction of our power. But I'm not sure if that's the angle that I want to do. I know I'm a metalhead, but, like, Eurobeat, more specifically yours, I could genuinely just vibe and listen to for, like, days on end and not get tired. Oh, thank you. I will say, there is a lot of overlap between... Eurobeat and the metal world. Or at least a lot of, like, hard rock. At least one power metal vocalist is involved in Eurobeat. Wanna see how this does. Yeah! Does the name Roberto Tiranti ring any bells? The vocalist for Labyrinth. Yeah. He was Powerful T at ABC Records. Yeah, Labyrinth. Yeah. Labyrinth is an Italian power metal and prog metal band formed in 1994 in Massa, Tuscany. The band underwent a change in style and themes after the departure of Olaf Thorson in 2002, who came back in 2009. Fabio Leoni was also involved, who is also so he was from Rhapsody. Yes. Yeah, Rhapsody of Fire, and then he formed his own band, Turilli, or Leoni Rhapsody, with former Rhapsody of Fire guitarist Luca Turilli. Or Turilli Leoni Rhapsody, I see. Also the original singer of Labyrinth and Vision Divine. Took the lead slot for lead vocalist of Angra until 2026, which was a Brazilian prog and power metal band. Yeah. Actually, I think you would like music from the alias The Snake over at SCP. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Shaby. Oh, we're getting down to the last few minutes. I kind of want to add, I don't know, I want to add little, like, ear candies in like something about working on Black UFO reminded me that I could just sprinkle in little sounds at the ends of these little runs. But we are running low on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. I'm going to turn off the light, switch to just chatting for a little bit. And I will take your questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. Turn off the depth of field. Yeah, what's on your minds? Oh, thank you for that, Vets. What's on your minds? What's on your hearts? Show a little bit more of my hip. I can go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead and put OBS over on this monitor. And crazy idea, add the Cartoon Network jingle. I forgot that they had a jingle. I always thought about Nickelodeon's a little bit more. Leve, thank you for the head pats, by the way. Yes, lots of head pats. I see Yui. Okay, fine. Thank you. Lots of head pats. I see Yui IX. I see Berrybug. I see Henya, Sayu, Vexoria the Sun Eater, Piapi UFO. I'll think of more head pats. Haruka. Oh, Haruka. I haven't seen Haruka streaming in a minute. See who else is streaming. Pawsworth, Big Ham, Farah the Bat, Vivi-chan, Sorer. When was the last time I rated Sorer? When was the last time that we rated some of these folks? Haruka doesn't stream as often. Yeah, that is pretty rare. We did recently raid, pretty sure we recently raided, no, we were rated by that individual. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've raided the one that I'm looking at. Although we did recently raid someone who's playing. Okay, a lot of folks are playing the game in particular. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. When was the last time I raided them? There are a lot of folks that I could stand to raid right now. Woo! Wait. Yeah, there are a lot of great streamers on right now. What the heck? When was the last time I rated that one? Sorry, I'm checking on a couple things. I feel like it's been, over 4 months. Goodness. Okay. Question. Answer. Are you on Blue Sky? I am on Blue Sky. Let me grab my profile and post it. Okay. I've got a lot of responses here. Shoot. Or at least a lot of notifications. Here is my Blueski. Am I on Twitter? I am also on Twitter, yeah. I'm gonna snooze that real quick. Gonna DM something in your Blue Sky. Oh, okay. Yeah. I gotta choose someone to raid, damn it. I'm torn between Neon Purrs, Robin Sashiko, and Haruka. Ooh. I think it's been longer since we've raided. I'm not aware of any of these people. Fix that. They're fantastic streamers and very much worthy of your time. Let's go ahead and raid. I think let's go ahead and raid Neon Purrs. Holy moly, another Star Fox remake. Yeah, she's currently playing Star Fox, the new one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get ready to raid. I'm gonna go ahead and get the raid message ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is the raid message for those who do have the emote. But if you do not have the emote, this one doesn't even use emoji. And will work anywhere. Also on YouTube, if you want to go ahead and raid with us, I'm gonna copy the link address. Yeah, let me go ahead and I can post to all from here. Send something on Blue Sky. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Why is it? It's not showing. Hello? Maybe it's gonna take a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Is it? That's so cute. Wait. Can I show it on screen? I love that. Oh my gosh. Can I? Okay. Yay. All right. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and add a window capture. We're gonna do that one. We're not gonna make it visible yet, because I would like to. Hello. Oh, it's not pointed to anything yet. Okay, we're gonna do this and put it. Oh wait, it's gonna be in front of me by default. Well, wait, no, I don't have to do it that way. Watch. With the magic of Warudo, anything is possible. Observe. If I do, we're gonna grab this window and we're gonna go ahead and put it in the world. Wha-bam. That's not how that should go. Why is it doing that way? Okay. Is there a reason that it's not showing properly? Oh, weird. Why is it doing that? Why is it not showing everything? No? Yes? No? Yes? Well, I guess I'll just show it on screen. Bam. Look at that! Look at how cute that is! Look at the flowers! Look at the... I love it so much! That is so cute! Thank you so much for that! Alright, that's getting a like and a repost. Thank you so much for that! That's so pretty! Yay! Alright, with that in mind, I think let's go ahead and get ourselves ready to raid. Yeah, so we're gonna be raiding a streamer named Neon Purrs. Yes, let's go ahead and get that ready. Floofy Walker, thank you so much for the follow. The stream is lovely to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Step Maniac, several VTubers, Rolling Stone, and much more. It is lovely to have you here. Come and get some love in the chat for Floofy Walker. You're catching us just at the tail end of stream, though. Let's go ahead and get that raid ready. Y'all, show me your raid messages, yeah? Whether they're posted in chat or you got them copy-pasted. If you don't got it, fix that. I get scolded because I mean to rest my hand. Please take good care of your hands, okay? You've only got 2 of those. All right, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get to this screen. I would usually do my usual, like, cutesy little ending, but I think I need to rest my voice up a little bit. So, with that in mind, I will see you all. I'll see you all, tomorrow, not at the usual time. Let's get the raid message going on, Twitch. And let's go ahead and post the link on YouTube. And I will see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat signing off. Bye-bye!